Welcome to the Literary Titan podcast. In every episode, we dive into a book we've just read and share our thoughts, from best-selling authors to rising literary stars. We read it. Now let's talk about it.
Tachyon Tunnel 4 is a science fiction adventure that picks up after devastating loss and turns its attention towards survival, rebuilding, and the next stage of humanity's fight against the Daklin. Alex Durant, Shelby, Megan, Emily, Xander, and the surviving Pronimos refugees retreat to Mars, where grief quickly becomes engineering, strategy, terraforming, and preparation for a larger galactic conflict. The book blends space opera stakes with hard science fiction ideas, especially around faster-than-light travel, Mars, planetary restoration, and the Kardashev scale. I liked how this fourth entry in the Tachyon Tunnel series feels bigger but also more wounded. The opening is brutal. It doesn't let the reader glide past the destruction of Pronimos as just another plot event. There's grief here, and the book keeps returning to the question of what people do after their world has been burned away. Gorton's instinct is always forward motion. Loss becomes a city plan. Trauma becomes a defense grid. Mars becomes new Pronimos. I found that both moving and very true to the series. These books have always been fascinated by the idea that smart people, given enough nerve and imagination, can punch through impossible walls. I enjoyed the scenes where characters talk about terraforming Mars over food and drinks. One minute you're thinking about magnetospheres, oxygen levels, tachyon tunnels, and galactic empires. The next, someone wants Mexican food. It works because the characters have history together. Their jokes, grief, irritation, and loyalty carry some of the heavier science. The author also makes a clear choice to lean into explanation. This is idea-driven, optimistic, high-concept science fiction with a big heart and a tool belt. Gorton isn't just asking whether humanity can survive an enemy, he's asking whether we can think large enough to deserve survival. That is where the genre work really lands. The faster-than-light travel, Mars terraforming, ancient civilizations, and Kardashev-scale thinking aren't just shiny science fiction furniture. They're tied to a moral argument about imagination. The book basically says that the future belongs to people who refuse to stay trapped in small thinking. I would recommend Tachyon Tunnel 4 most to readers who already like the series, especially those who enjoy science fiction with space opera momentum, big engineering solutions, ancient civilization mysteries, and characters who solve problems by building something audacious. For returning readers, it's a strong continuation.
Thanks for joining us on the Literary Titan podcast. If today's review sparked your interest, be sure to pick up a copy of the book and experience it for yourself. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a rating, or share it with a fellow book lover. Until next time, keep reading, not just to escape, but to grow.